Imagine walking through a city and seeing a crime syndicate's headquarters right in front of you. Big sign, open doors, no fear. Inside, criminals, operating like a normal business. No masks, no hiding. Sounds impossible, but this actually existed. When we think of organized crime, we picture shadows, secret deals, people running from the law. But in Japan, something completely different happened. A group called the Yakuza didn't hide. They lived in plain sight, with offices, rules, structure, almost like a system inside society. So the real question is, how did criminals become this accepted? To understand this, we go back to 1945. Japan was destroyed after World War II. Cities gone, economy shattered, and then came a new invisible war, the Cold War. The United States feared one thing: communism spreading into Japan. But instead of controlling everything directly, they relied on something unexpected. A local force, not politicians, not the military, criminals. And that force was the Yakuza. But that raises a deeper question. Where did they even come from? Long before the war, Japan had strict social classes. At the bottom were people society rejected completely. No status, no respect, no future. So they created their own world. Two groups emerged: Tekiya, street merchants; Bakuto, gambling operators. Small at first, but power grows quietly. They gained influence, control, connections. And over time, they evolved into something much bigger. Something organized. Something dangerous. This wasn't just a gang anymore. It became a structure, built on one idea: absolute loyalty. At the center was a bond called Oyabun Koban, a father and his children. The leader protected you. You gave your life for him, no questions asked. And if you failed, the punishment was brutal. Yubitsum, cutting off your own finger. Not just pain, a permanent reminder of loyalty and failure. And then there were the tattoos, full body ink. Dragons, tigers, warriors, each one telling a story of pain, endurance, and identity. Because in this world, pain proved your worth. Then something happened that no one expected. 1995, the Great Hanshin earthquake hits Japan. Cities collapse. Thousands suffer. The government struggles to respond. And then the Yakuza show up. Food, water, supplies. No cameras, no credit, just action. They helped, faster than the system itself. And this wasn't the only time. Again and again, during disasters, they appeared, which created a disturbing question. Were they only criminals, or something more complicated? But no system lasts forever. In 1991, Japan made its move. New anti-Yakuza laws. Strict, direct, relentless. Bank accounts frozen. Businesses blocked. Connections destroyed. The message was clear. Cut them out completely. And something surprising happened. No massive war. No chaos. The Yakuza didn't fight back loudly. They faded. Because they understood something. You can fight people, but you can't fight an entire system. At their peak, the Yakuza weren't hiding in the shadows. They stood in the open, influencing society, balancing between fear and acceptance. A criminal empire. That became part of the system itself, until the system decided it was time for them to disappear. Today, The Yakuza still exist, but not like before. Their power is fading, their presence shrinking. What once stood boldly in the open is slowly becoming history. A story that blurs the line between crime, order, and society itself.